Máme tady další úkol pro Sironu, hospodě u 3 košťat v prasínkách. A bude to úkol Skutek pro přítele. Jdeme se Sironou. Je prázdno, jo.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Paní Kotlevou, horního Polníčkova. Zjistili, že se ztratily ty dopisy. Skřínka. Krabička s těma dopisama. Takhle. Letíme do horního Polníčkova.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
No, není moc těžké najít. Tady máte vlastně plamínek a vedle něho domek a
Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwoods played a hand in his disappearance.
Je zahradničí paní Spotler. Tak. Oni jsou 2 úkoly, jo, takže si musíte dát pozor, abyste neaktivovali ten druhý, když chcete dělat tady tenhle.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
mám ji u sebe, takže jí to můžu dát.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Jdeme k jeskyni,
I reckon Rookwood played a hand
kde
in
byly
his
ztraceny ty dopisy. A kde její muž teda sbíral ty černovrsy, ty hubičky.
Thought we'd forget about
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Confringo! Confindo! Glacius!
you dare slay one of my own. You will fall!
Mám použít mandragoru. Na soubojový úkol.
Marvelous strike!
Protego! Defendo!
A nepoužívám sletvary. Většinou to hraju hodně na hranu, aby já s nima neplýtval a pak nemůžu sbírat, když spadnou na zem. Nevadí. Takže jeskyně černovresů a jdeme dovnitř sbírat černovres a najít ty dopisy.
But I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
A tady je schovaná tuhle, tamhle,
Depulsor!
tamhle. Vyskočíme. Máme tady travnou slinku.
Confringo!
Tady děláme trošku světla, aby neobtěžovala. Bereme si Truhličky. Toho není.
Revelio.
Běžíme dál. Máme spadnout. To není potřeba.
Confringo.
A stojí. Pokračuje. Tam. A tady je jenom
Revelio.
pár mincí, takže jdeme dolů. Jdeme sem. Bude zase nějaká, tady dokonce úkolová trůna. Tahle.
Revelio.
Jdeme se vrátit na hlavní cestu. Černořez, houbička. No, a teď nás čeká šup. Tak jdem na to. Tady už nic není.
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll,
Máme
or avoid it altogether.
trolíka.
Confringo. Glacier. Defender. Confringo.
Až mě.
Potato. Confringo. Defender. Glacier. Let's foul hulking brute.
Je tak velký prostor na to běhání s ním, ale dalo se to zvládnout. Dobrý. Mě asi ani to netrefil. Tak. Takže je to lepší.
Revelio.
Máme něco tady schované. Projdeme tady tohle místo.
Lumos.
Bylinky, houbičky, suroviny, truhla. A už jsem plnej. Dobře. Já místo něco. Co vyhodím? Nějakou jednu věc. To je 60, pokud možno. Třeba. Děkuji, to až potkáme.
Revelio. Lumos.
To máme vyzbíraný. Vrátíme se trolího do úpěte. Můžeme pokračovat v hledání dopisů.
Revelio.
Kytičky. Kytiček, no. Houbiček. Tak, dostat tamhle a tamhle.
Capulso.
Máme Kofík, ten je vzácnej, potkat, najít. A tady spousta houbiček na truhlách. Další kofík. Černořez. Kámen. Ta bohatá jeskyňka. No. Pokračujem. Za veverkama. A tady máme rozházený dopisy. Tak jdem si číst. Tu máme dopis od profesorky Česnečkové, která ale tady, když to psala, tak byla ještě studentkou v Bradavicích, stejně jako Irona. Já neznám, to nevím, to je. Jména. Fotka. Máme tu
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
dopisy a číst dál. Ta Finky tam vlastně v té kuchyni funguje i stále i tuto dobu, protože když hrajete to nebyl vír, tak se s ní setkáte. I Úkolu. No vlastně šéfuje té kuchyni
We
bradavicí.
should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Tohle je ten dopis, který psala Love a kterém se nám i zmínila.
I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Máme nalezeno, sbíráno a můžeme vrátit ven z jeskyně. Máme ještě další houbičky pro jistotu, aby nebylo málo. Ta jeskyně se nachází tady, jo, jeskyně Černovřesu, podle toho hodně polníčková tady. A výstup je teda tak dál. Ale my teď podle instrukcí se máme vrátit už rovnou k Sironě, protože míst pro Tleuve jsme Černovřes dali. Když jsme tam přišli, protože jsme ho měli u sebe. Jdeme do Prasinek, hospody za Sironou. Tam se mají ty dopisy.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
You had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Nejzavazují zrovna ti zákazníci zdejší.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Tady to slečně se očividně nelíbí, že jim takhle natěsno vedlení.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Začne už se uklidnila. Tak dobrý. Takže to byl úkol pro Sironu. Můžeme pokračovat.